I'm glad I went through all of that to help out Nick Valentine track down those Eddie Winter tapes. As he said before, he already knew where he was hiding out, but had no means of gaining access to the place. It's a bit weird being inside of what was essentially a motel room for 210 years. It also makes no sense to me that he'd want to do that alone. I'm pretty sure if that were me, I'd have lost my mind around 209 years ago. Why didn't he leave and venture out to see what the world had changed into that whole time? He was a ghoul, so radiation wouldn't be an issue for him. That holotape that he made where he laughed at his girlfriend not being able to make it in time with him was pretty strange if you ask me. Yeah, I guess I just don't get murdering psychopaths. For Nick's part, I really wish he had explained to him that yes, he was a robot, which was quite obvious, but a robot that had all of the original Nick Valentine's memories downloaded. Otherwise, some robot showing up and acting like the Nick Valentine that Eddie Winter knew back from 2077 made little sense. As he died, he was probably scratching his head wondering what the hell this robot was after him for. That's the only thing I would have done differently if I were Nick. The thing with revenge is, the best part about it is savoring that your enemy is fully aware of who you are and why you're doing what you're doing. This was sort of lost on Eddie Winter. Though in the end, it really doesn't matter. What matters is that the son of a bitch is dead, and now it's all over with. Nick is now wondering if anything he does really matters, since he's just a copy of the old Nick Valentine. Well, that certainly is a really weird situation to be in, but as I said, for me, this Generation 2 synth is the real Nick Valentine. I hope he is able to come to terms with the fact that, despite having that old dead human's memories and personality, anything he does now is him. A lot of people in the Commonwealth trust and like this Nick Valentine, and it doesn't matter what the original Nick was like. This Nick is his own person, and he has his own unique experiences. Sort of like if my brain was scanned and downloaded into a synth, that synth, even though is me, is also its own person because he would then go on to have unique experiences of his own, ones that I wouldn't experience. Not that I didn't believe their story, but I found it really interesting to see that this town, Quincy, had a history, one that hits quite close to home. I got to read a lot of terminal entries that told the story of what happened to that place. These people that fled the Gunners turned out to be the core group that started the settlement of Sanctuary, along with Preston Garvey being the one behind recreating the Minutemen. I honestly don't know what would have happened without them. I would probably have made my way down to Diamond City in search of Sean eventually, but without Preston and the Minutemen, I'd have to either have gone to the Railroad or the Brotherhood of Steel for assistance in getting into the Institute. Oddly, both those groups are violently opposed to each other, so I'd have to pick a side, which is something I wouldn't want to have to do. So what would have happened is that this Commonwealth would be much worse off. I really believe the Minutemen are the best thing for the Commonwealth. We're going to have to get the larger settlements to join us somehow at some point. I guess after the Institute has been dealt with. But for now, we are still growing, and I'm looking for more smaller settlements to join our happy family.
Wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Pam wants to talk to me. Alright. Well, I came because I set up another MILA.
And whammo, it hit me. Got some ideas on how to kit out delivery. Make your super badass gun even more, well, more. So check out my stock.
Stock?
What do you have in stock?
Well, it changes depending on what's on hand. We lost everything when the switchboard went lights out. Hopefully our agents score more supplies in the field so me and my boys can, make even more toys. You want to see what we got?
I'll take a look.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
What? Anyways, I probably should sell. Let's go through this. I set up another MILA, so let's see what he has to say after this. Alright.
Hey, Tom.
Lighten a bit of my load.
You must not be afraid of heights with all the work on the MILA project. Could always use more MILAs placed.
I figured you'd say this.
If you're interested.
Hey, where's the next one go?
But if you're here to check out the latest and greatest, that's good.
MILA?
Ooh, Pam's like a glowing one in a crater, soaking up all the data from MILA's cameras. The atmospheric sensors haven't picked up anything yet, but give it time.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Right you are.
Hello, Desdemona. Maybe I should talk
just
to you.
heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
Where'd you hear that?
Deacon brought it to my attention. And, as usual, he won't give up his source.
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
I don't think she even realizes that the leader of the Institute doesn't even see synths as human or anything close to it. More like just tools. What?
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time again, that character has been proven to be rotten. The synths are tangible receptacles of their hatred of the Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
Not with me in charge.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. But remember, the synth's fate is literally in your hands.
I'm not sure what she's asking me exactly. Of course I'll help any synths, but...
You ever just sort of feel sorry for the poor bastards who fight us? They don't stand a chance.
No.
You're the real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute.
Up there, assume you're
Absolutely.
being watched. Always.
No problem.
Everybody knows about it, huh?
Your signal interceptor actually worked. I really don't know what to say.
Are you kidding me?
If they know about it, the Brotherhood might also know.
Hey, Doc.
I still can't believe Des assigned you to our HQ.
Well, I did risk my neck to recover your prototype.
Be that as it may, put simply, you shouldn't be here. It isn't a question of competence, it's a simple matter of security.
And I'm going to compromise your security... how?
Deacon's assurances aside, we don't know you, so your trustworthiness is up for discussion. Brushing that aside, before anyone joins HQ, they've usually spent years in the field. But you're dangerously ignorant of our procedures, our protocols. Since you're one of us now, might as well try to keep you alive. If you need patching up, see me.
I'll probably have to take you up on that more than I'd like.
With you and Glory both, I'm sure I'll be kept gainfully employed. Word to the wise, be prepared to improvise. You may find your operational orders lacking.
You're obviously one of the smartest people here. What do you really mean by that?
No one doubts Desdemona is, inspirational. But let's just say strategy may not be her forte.
Is Desdemona really a problem?
Not so much that, as there are perhaps better solutions. When planning a mission, a certain degree of clinical detachment can be invaluable.
Provided by someone like you.
As the third senior-most member of our organization, I do have the honor of participating in the planning of our missions. But my counsel is not always heeded. Focus on the objective. Everything else is just a distraction. Good luck.
I can see what you're saying, but you have to pair that with a sense of morality and doing the right thing.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
Understood.
Confirming presence of rogue variable. Dispensing data. There are 3 independent reports of Courser activity. Analysis completed, based on target's activity pattern, location, and suspected trajectory. Conclusion: the Institute is actively looking for railroad assets. Stopgap solution: terminate Courser threats whenever possible.
Seems logical to me.
This unit's logic circuits are fully functional. Target designated Courser Alpha is in a defended location with lower generation synth targets. Eliminate Courser variable, leaving no survivors. End of discussion.
I am not sure how my father
One more hour
would feel
until
about
my
that.
shift ends.
That's good.
I just don't want to tip my hand. Killing a Courser when I have the means to get in and out of the Institute is maybe not the smartest thing to do right now.
Might want to flush your system with Radaway before your hair falls out.
I guess it can't hurt.
What, you have a Geiger counter?
Got a
You
lot of
rads on me?
sense in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
Desdemona, don't really know how to answer you, but I will, of course. I will.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen.
What?
The lives of many synths are at stake.
No, I'm with the Minutemen.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
You in the spotlight, me in the shadows. Look out, world.
Nice attitude.
Hey,
Hey,
We're
really want
actually
the
going
Freedom
to do
Trail?
this.
By yourself?
I don't know
Yeah.
how yet, but we're going to rescue my people.
I guess I'll
It's getting late. Let's sleep here.
have to, since you're useless.
Sleep here and then go out in the morning.
That's good.
Oh, a night of cuddling. Have to watch where we get a little active. This is not the place. Or the time. Okay. So he wants a new MILA set up. Mass Bay Medical Center? Where's that? Oh, weird, because I was thinking of exploring there right before I came to the railroad HQ. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go there, set up the MILA. We have other things in the area I have to look through, and we'll see. Down to the hospital. So after eating something, let's see what we can do here. How about rifleman? Well, here it is. This is the hospital. I can see why he'd want a MILA set up. It's very top. Now, how do we get in? That's the question. Red rocket. That sounded like an explosion. Somebody's shooting at us.
Come on.
Where?
It's better than that. Fucking cow!
I see. I saw the muzzle flash.
Oh, this is just what I need. Done and...
That's really high to be... whatever.
I believe a sniper has found us. That is the right word, yes?
Now where? Yes.
Let's just get this over with.
What the... Okay.
This won't be hard.
Didn't expect that. That thing really hurt me, actually. Where is it? Oh, I see.
Doesn't anyone have manners anymore?
Yes.
Alright, enough of this. There's a storm raging around us. How'd they even know we're here? You would think they would have taken cover.
Nice.
Alright, so I was trying to go around the building. Maybe the entrance is on the other side here. Do I have the right building? Oh, it's hard to tell. Well, no, it's right here. Here it is, Mass Bay Medical Center. Gunners. Alright. Oh, there's somebody right there. It's a gunner.
You're going down.
This gun doesn't work too well against humans.
You're not leaving here in one piece.
Whoa.
There
Nice.
is something nearby. Identity unknown.
Want some more?
Got him. Oh, I had no idea someone was right here. Fusion cells, 45 Stimpack.
Mine now.
Where's the guy that I blew into the air? Fusion cell, 556.
Yes.
Where? Really? Taking pot shots at us?
Lights out for you.
Come on. Show yourself. Or don't.
My pleasure.
You treat people like garbage. I will have nothing to do with you anymore. Keep firing.
Plasma,
Yes.
fusion cell. Got one right here. Fusion cell, 5.
Just take this
back. Really? Come on.
Come on.
Be careful. Violent engagement can result in a variety of injuries.
What if, what do I have ready? Baseball grenade.
Bring it on.
How good of a throw can I make? Oh!
Nice.
Did it bounce off? I think it bounced off, but it's a pretty good throw. I didn't get anybody, though. But we're not using lasers, so... Okay, that's just annoying. Let's try this again. What else do I have? I got 18 frag grenades. Oops. Yeah. Oh!
Hell yeah.
That was right
Wanna
on.
try for round 2?
Maybe a
Let's
little bit
go.
further back. Oh, shoot.
Attack!
My primary purpose is
That
not
should be right on.
Yes. You're kidding, right?
Oh, forget it.
Sweet.
Let's just go inside. This is ridiculous.
Hell yeah.
All we have to do is get up to the top and plant a MILA. But we're probably going to be fighting through hordes of these gunners. What's that noise?
Something to say?
How are you doing?
What was that loud tapping?
Compromised. Engaging.
Anything you want to talk about?
Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
What is making that noise? Oh, okay. I thought it was an Assaultron. Ah, whoa! Son of a... Whoa, that beam. Oh.
Take him out.
Where'd it go? Oh, it's almost... It's crawling now.
Nice.
Careful, because they'll come up to you and self-destruct. That beam was nuts. Another second, I would have been dead. Feel it ripping right through the damn power armor. Fusion cell, nuclear material, everything it has I could use. Report, do your duty, report all Chinese sympathizers. You know, I'm really glad those days are gone. Building the technology of tomorrow. We're kind of like living in these days with synths and the Institute. Alright. We got a police one here. Protectron activated. Alright, ooh. Warehouse. Likeness 1. There's too many likenesses for this one. This can't be that one. Well, there's an R that matches. We'll try
That's
this.
it.
Protectron control. Activate units. Obviously, I want the police. That's probably just default because it says police on it.
Oh, monsieur. Most impressive.
On duty.
I haven't had too many trouble with these. I've heard other Minutemen have told me they've activated them and they started attacking, getting attacked by them.
I sure do.
Oh, I think this leads aside. Or is that another part of the hospital? I assume this is one of the largest hospitals actually in all of Greater Boston area. Okay. Well, we've got elevators. Oops, this one.
Excellent.
Don't really need too many supplies, truth be told. Or any junk, I should say. 44. I'll take bullets. .308s, fusion cells.
Out there knows what that thing does. You come see your old friend Travis Lonely Miles.
Huh?
Keep you up to date.
Oh, spam. Cram.
Another one from Betty Hutton.
I will take some cram. That's it, you kill all the bad guys. Which means the gunners. That's odd. Why is that gun destroyed? It just goes outside again. The stairs go up. Safe.
You do that a little too well.
Oh, monsieur.
Yeah.
Most impressive.
You could say that.
What's this terminal say? Probably just to open up the safe, but... Likeness 3. I don't usually see that many. Cannot be that one. Probably this one.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't need this. I'm just looking to see if there's a story behind anything people wrote in information about what was happening at the time. Actually, there's not that many gunners in here. I would have thought the place would be crawling with them. This area for children? I assume so.
Engaging.
I think we're done for now.
Technical document, fusion cell.
Excellent.
Lots of ammunition. Ridiculous amount of ammunition. A lot of people died here. Alright, that's rather awful. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Excellent.
Cigarettes. I could use the aluminum. And it goes up. I don't even know if the elevator was working anyway. I haven't tried it. Nothing, no notes, nothing. Holotape. If you remember, this is the hospital where that guy and his two boys, this is where the wife worked, and the father couldn't leave the place where they had their home there. It wasn't completely finished when the bombs dropped. He couldn't leave his two boys, couldn't take them with him, it's too dangerous, because it was a war zone in Boston. And he had to just hope his wife came home, but apparently she never did. And this is the hospital where she worked at. She was a nurse. Okay. Well, it looks like this one works. So I'm just curious, maybe if somebody... He said he... What did he do? He tried to... Oh, he left messages with a constant radio broadcast or something like that. That's about all he could do, especially if the phones don't work. What am I looking at? There's no one in there, though. Look at that gunner symbol on the chest.
My primary purpose is not something.
Got it.
Got him. I didn't want him to get in the power armor. Is that it? Usually we'd be getting tons of them coming after us by now. Watch out. Duct tape. Take your fusion. Somebody shooting at us?
God, I hope
yes.
there's a bounty on you.
I'm coming down the stairs.
This won't be hard. You're not leaving here in one
Commonwealth
piece.
is not at
Yep, it's over.
all how I imagined.
Take the fusion core. It's just T-51. That's about the best we ever saw in Alaska. The T-60 came in after I left, and then the experimental one, which is the one I'm using, it's... I guess it never was really mass-produced, just in small numbers. Alright, out of order. I think everything's out of order.
Excellent.
Is that a crashed vertibird? What the hell? Skeleton still in there. You see the gun right there. This is military one. Vertibirds were used in a lot of different... I want to say applications, but no, a lot of different government forces. It wasn't just military, but that one was because it had a gun sticking out the front.
Got it.
Oh, monsieur. Most impressive.
Empty blood sac. That just sounds gross.
I guess you could say that.
Here's a holotape.
Wayne, I'm leaving this message with Marcy in case you come looking for me.
Oh, is this
so
one?
I pray you don't.
This is who I was talking
The
about.
military took over the hospital, and everything's gone to hell in the city. Things here, it's bad, Wayne. People are dying every day, and most of the time all we can do is watch and try to make them comfortable. One of the other nurses told me she heard a radio signal that sounded like you and the boys.
Oh.
I don't know if it's true, if you're still out there, but we've got a way out, and I'm gonna try to find you.
Well, it never happened.
Yes.
That's what you ask for, huh? Never happened because they never... In his recordings that he left, he never said a thing about his wife returning to them. All he said was Boston was a war zone, everyone's shooting at each other. Trying to survive. I guess if the military took over the hospital, it would have been safe for the hospital staff. Safe-ish. Compared to what was going on in the city, I would say. But okay. Here we are. Now, Pip-Boy's saying he wants to put MILA right here. Oh, look at this. Let's take us right down. We were high. Wow. We're very high up. Oh, we got a gunner. Is this the one that was shooting at us, or no? Alright. Take this.
I suppose.
Stop moving.
You're going down. Is that the best you can do? Take the good with the bad, I guess.
Plasma, 506, Stimpack.
Nice.
Much ammunition. Well, I don't know. Does it stop here? Can you guys get off? We're still pretty high up. Wow. Obviously, this is just gonna take us up. And I could probably go down to that building. Let's just go back inside and get down from inside the hospital, I guess, because I have two companions. Kind of miss dog meat. Can bring him with us through the place that we went. This is a different part of the hospital. Gotta love a gun that just blows their head up with one shot. Somebody was cooking some meat. Okay, so we came in there. I don't really want to go up, but we gotta find an elevator that's out of order. As I said, aren't they all out of order?
You're dead!
I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on.
That's why this gun's a little overkill for gunners.
Let me know if I can help.
Nice.
Hopefully we'll be able to get down from here. Alright, close enough to the ground. Now there was another job. Oh, it was further in though. I think it was south of Milton area. Okay, so dead drop, that's what I was talking about. Oh no, it was before. We can go down there. But I think that there's other things. I'm gonna go through all my jobs, quests, and see what the most efficient way of doing this is. I would like to go to University Point, maybe even explore Jamaica Plain at some point anyway. Okay, I've got 4 somewhat easy... I don't know, easy exactly. But there's another one. There's University Point I'd like to explore. There's one's just south of Jamaica Plain. Obviously, Suffolk County Charter School is one of them. It's on here before I've even gone down there. And Vault 88. So this area will wait. What I'm going to do is go down to here. For some reason I have searched the South Boston Military Checkpoint. I have to look on that, see what that is. And I can go west. So it's another dead drop for Dr. Carrington, who I was just talking to. Go south. There's a destroy a rogue robot. I take it that's part of the, what do you call it? Why is this Wilson Automatoys Corporate HQ popped up? It's the closest one to me. I don't even know why that's there. Retrieve the Gauss rifle prototype. That's south of Milton. I'm actually curious, because maybe that's under miscellaneous. Clear the Super Training Plaza. I'm sure we did that. Oh, here, search the Automatoys factory for toy parts. But there's toy parts. That's not the HQ though. That factory's down there. That's right next to Quincy. Yeah, like when things come up and I haven't explored it, like it's still, it's not filled in. It came up from somebody telling me to go there for some reason, and I marked it down on my Pip-Boy, but I haven't been there yet. Otherwise, it would be filled in. Okay, so we will go after these ones for now. Let's see, did I put that? Okay. So, south. I'm guessing it's... No, it's not. It's almost directly south from here. This is what happens when you, not this one. Is it the South Boston checkpoint? Yeah. Well, then we have this one here. Let's get rid of that. There's somebody down there. It's just easier when you can focus on one at a time. That looks like a raider. Yes!
I believe a sniper has found us.
Let's do it. My pleasure. Please tell me we're done.
Shit's got ambush all over it.
Nothing there now.
Well, there's more down there. Ah. Stop moving.
Okay, let's get started. Hell yeah. Damn it.
Bloody raiders. Oh yeah, this takes us right down to the bottom. Interesting sound. Isn't that squirrel pup or whatever they call him? Oh, what is that? Emergency frequency. I don't know if this has to do with the emergency,
This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie 9er are in effect.
Is that it?
If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston Military Checkpoint for aid.
That's where we're
Coordinates
going.
are available in your emergency handbook.
Whoa, rad chickens.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away for matters of national safety.
Is this it?
This message will repeat.
Doesn't look like very much anymore. Yeah, let's turn that off. Otherwise it won't shut up. Okay, whatever.
How's it going?
What's this? Whoa!
I'm not sure what you mean.
Wasn't expecting that.
Garbage.
Does nobody shut that thing up? We got a dead Brotherhood member here.
I'll just take this.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion.
Excellent. Well, looks like we have a hero here. Up yours. Time to shut you up for good.
Where'd he go? Well, somebody got him. Gunners. Interesting mask. That's like a sentry bot that's firing there. This is all part of what used to be the checkpoint. What the hell am I looking at? That's super mutant.
Up yours.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition.
Bingo.
You say that, then you say it's for military personnel only.
Someone was expecting
Non-military family members will be turned away from matters of national safety.
Yeah, something like that.
Dog tags.
This message will repeat.
I gotta shut that off. I don't know why it's still going. That's nuts. 210 years of it broadcasting that? I can see a super mutant getting enraged and just shooting up the speakers.
Oh, monsieur. Most impressive.
You do that a little too.
This is what I was hoping to find. Guns and bullets.
Yeah.
If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston.
No description of what's in there.
Coordinates are available in your
So,
emergency handbook.
are these comics educational?
Alright, maybe I can shut it off here.
Why do you ask?
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house.
Okay, current orders.
And is currently stocked
Department of the Army Echo Company, 104th Infantry Regiment. Memorandum for record. Subject search and seizure procedure. Effective 1st August 2077. All vehicles traveling through designated checkpoint must submit... Oh, jeez, that needs to shut up. Through designated checkpoint must submit to a full stop and inspection. Inspections may include the stripping and deconstruction of suspicious vehicles. Citizens are to wait inside the designated area during inspection, avoiding communication at all times. At no time will they be allowed to tamper with the vehicle until an inspection has ended. Magazines and other approved periodicals may be available during the waiting period.
Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie 9 are in effect.
A civilian may leave once the inspection is passed. Should an inspection result in an inoperable vehicle, the vehicle and or all parts will be shipped to the civilians within 10 to 15 business days. How could they do this? No one would have the time for this. Soldiers are instructed to refer the civilians to a list of taxi services available in your area. Upon the detection of any contraband as listed in the field manual, please contact military police immediately.
Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away from matters of national safety.
Oh, for me, that's really loud. And detain vehicles, passengers until arrival. Means of detainment are subject to the discretion of the highest-ranking officer on site. That's the current orders. I doubt they followed it. They probably just detained vehicles and confiscated them. I don't know, and then sold them off and cheap to other people. Log entries. Subject Jones family. 5th September.
Message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie 9 are in effect.
Okay, is there a way to shut that off? There's obviously no network.
If you are in distress,
So much knowledge is lost in the Dawn's Head.
I'd like to read it, but this is driving me nuts.
checkpoint has been designated as a
What is it?
This is where the Pip-Boys directed me to. What's this? Sarge's clue number 1? This is from... These are gunners. Read Sarge's clue, then. Oops. I've got too much junk on me. Sarge's clue number 1. For months I've been stashing away loot, sneaking off at night, and no one suspects a thing. Not that it was hard to do. They're a clever bunch of jarheads when they need to be, but give them some R&R and their minds turn messier than a grenade in a toilet. What do you expect from soldiers serving at home? Anyways, since it's easy to get lost in the wastes, I wrote a bunch of clues to help me find it. The first clue I've filed away at the Red Rocket to the northwest of the outpost. I've got a cabinet rigged to open with a few dings. What? The trick is the number of times you have to sound the bell. But like Queen always say, you gotta press your luck. That tattoo on her face is the only key you need. Just count the leaves and play her tune. So we've got a puzzle here. Trick is the number of times you have to sound the bell, but like Queen always says, you gotta press your luck. I don't know who Queen is. Another gunner. Gotta press your luck. That tattoo on her face is the only key you need. So maybe that there's a queen there, and you gotta look at the tattoo on the face. Just count the leaves and play her tune. Okay, I'm obviously gonna hold on to that. So what's this Gunner Jack's note? At first I refused to believe it. Sarge had been acting weird, sure, but everyone has their days when they're living in the shit. The 5 of us started out in the same squad, Semper Fi, band of brothers, all that shit and more. In a word, we were inseparable. But after I saw what he wrote, there was no defending him. Sarge has been hoarding stuff for himself, and whatever it is, it must be big. So big he couldn't say what. Of course, now he can't say much of anything, seeing as Queen slit his throat. Okay, so maybe Queen isn't a picture, it's what I originally thought was the name of some gunner. Because of that, all we have to go on are these clues he left for himself. Still, at least we're all working together to find it. Greed tends to be contagious, but so far none of us are showing the effects. Ace said he gave Sarge a traitor's burial, someplace where the Ferals are sure to find him. He also said Deuce and Queen want to meet him in the abandoned trailer off the road. Good idea. Best to keep this between the 4 of us. This is where they killed him. Okay. Looks like somebody's hammering something really metallic, like a railroad spike. Okay, will this shut that damn thing up? Log entries. Okay, it's the same thing, I don't have to hear that. What the heck was that noise? I don't have to hear that thing repeating in the background. Okay, Jones, Philip, and Sarah wife. Status clear without incident. Note, subject ex-military, U.S. Marine. Cooperation noted. Search yielded nothing of note. Personal luggage and 1 musical instrument. Trombone. They really need to stop people for this? Contents of the vehicle match the subject's story. Oh, thorough as hell. You know, a lot of people, because of the expense of even having a car, let alone filling it with gas, or fusion power, everything was just so expensive at the end. A lot of people just weren't driving anymore. So maybe, unless they had to, especially for work, or say like a family emergency or something like that, well, maybe there was a lot fewer vehicles for them to stop at these checkpoints. I never even bothered trying to go through one, never had to. Status clear without incident. Frickin' Polish name. Buczynski? Donald. Subject reported as church pastor. Attire match story. Inspector found no need for further interrogation. Subject was cleared. Okay, let's get to somebody where you did find something. There's a Wu family coming up. Since considering that sounds Chinese, maybe they really thoroughly searched through them. Deering, Keith, and Kennedy. Colin, so 3. Cleared with Minor incident. Trunk of vehicle contained miscellaneous camera equipment and general tools. So, subjects, because the camera, oh my gosh, communist spy. Subjects briefly detained and questioned, produced all proper permits for filming within city limits. Oh well, okay, they've covered themselves. Incident filed with HQ, subjects allowed passage. Okay, let's see what they did to the Wu family. Wu, Michael and Jennifer, wife, son George, detained. Note, subjects displayed suspicious behavior, resulting in a full inspection, including dismantling the vehicle. Despite a lack of contraband and a full apology from the inspector. Of course this happened. From the inspection lead, the subjects began acting aggressively. I would too. Including yelling at soldiers in a foreign language. Oof, most likely Chinese. Okay, that's enough to set people off back then. Subjects were detained and military police was contacted in accordance with the field manual. What a shit world we left behind. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think I have the ability to even shut that thing off. Alright, well that's one thing down. Why was I asked to go check this out? That doesn't even make any sense. Oh yes, but I did get this. Maybe it was for the gunner thing, not the actual checkpoint. Investigate the red rocket. Now, where is that? It's really close. Well, we've got a bit of a puzzle. Something to investigate.
Hell yeah.
Change of pace, I'm looking forward to it. Red rocket. So my Pip-Boy's bringing up multiple contacts ahead. I don't know what that is even meaning. Guess I've got to search this place. What's in here? It's inside the building. Oh, we got a dead. Is that Queen? She got a tattoo on her face. It is. Okay.
Nice.
Don't move as I'm rifling through your stuff. She's got a note.
Come to Papa.
What does that even say? $13. Okay. What does her note say? Should be Queen. Where was it? It's QRS. It's not here. What the heck? I probably kind of need that. Whatever note she had on her. Gunner Queen's note. Jack is such a dumb pogue. What the hell's a pogue? Guess it means idiot. We all know he was helping Sarge hide the stash. He just betrayed him to save his own skin. He can say he was just following orders, but the chain of command doesn't apply to piece of shit liars. It's obvious when he's lying too. He has that same nervous twitch when he tries to bluff at poker. I still remember when Sarge taught us the game. Every card's got a number, even the ones that don't. Ace is the same as 1, yeah, I remember. Jack is 11 and so on. 5 cards make a squad, just like the 5 of us. Okay, especially like the what? I don't know about those rules. I especially like the fact that Queen's the number 12, one more than Jack, which makes sense, okay? Because again, F Jack, the guy's beneath me. Besides, even if he was telling the truth about Sarge, it doesn't take a genius to see that that loot's better split 3 ways than 4. There's gonna be nobody left. This, right? Oh, it's the holotape just had.
I'll just take this.
According to the clue, there is a wiring in the walls that controls the lock. Using my technical knowledge, I could also hotwire the system and disengage the lock. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we got Sarge's Clue, Part 2. I thought I was supposed to go up... Where is it? Sarge's Clue, Part 2. For the next clue, I hid a safe east. I hid a safe east of here inside a house that's painted red. Of course, once I get there, I'll need a code to open it. Something that's easy to remember. And seeing as you're a godly man, Sarge, I think I'll have you look to the south for a sign. When you see it, just count the rockets pinned in the alley. Then the craters hold in the moon. Then finally the stars underneath. Oh my gosh. I just don't even... a bit much. For something I don't even know what it's about.
Yes. Look, what was lost is found.
Oh, that's that guy I saw earlier.
I can't really say.
You're right in the way there.
Yes. Good riddance. I think we're done for now.
It was like patrolling the area. Yeah, I thought I was supposed to activate a bell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But I think that was to what probably switch this on. And I've already done that.
Hey.
Still, would have been neat to do it that way.
As long as they have out here. Now I know. It's thanks to people like you.
It's always good to help people. Excellent.
Okay. Again, another super mutant.
Nice.
Someone is nearby. Perhaps they are friendly.
Would you just die? How rude of you not to die.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Another one coming.
Excellent.
Alright, close enough. Ooh.
This is not good.
Want some more? Time to get crazy. Kill them all!
He's coming at us with a 38. Might as well have been using a pool cue.
Come to Papa.
38, pipe rifle. Yeah, the day is starting to close. So I am close. Search area for the house painted red. Yeah. Oh, it's really... Who's that? Is that like a scavenger?
Virus. There were rumors.
God. Good shooting, Curie. Hey, who are you?
Got a few supplies I can trade. One thing we don't need is more junk. Enough of that already.
More junk. Junk's good. What do you have?
Sure. Let's take a look.
I got where I am through picking up junk. You don't have a single thing I want. You have 103... Well, maybe I have some ammunition. Not that this is important. Oh, it doesn't really take much. Let's just give him 133. 132 will do. Buy my gamma rounds. We're good.
Anything you
I've
want
got
to
a
talk
lot
about?
of other ammunition. I don't know why you only wanted the gamma rounds, which is a little odd. Okay, so that is not a red house. Although there is bowling alley picture here. It's a dead body. Ace. Gunner Ace's note.
Mine now.
Can't even get in there. This is not a red house. Let's see what it has to say. It's gonna be real funny seeing the look on Queenie's face when we cut her out. She thinks I'm sweet on her. The bitch will never see it coming. Now me and Deuce, these names are terrible by the way. I would not want to be called Deuce. Can split the loot between the two of us. Hopefully he could figure out these clues. Ma always said he was the smart one. The best part is he's on my... Oh, he's my goddamn brother. I don't care how much loot the Sarge has stashed. There's no way he'd betray me. So you thought. What the heck is now in the loot now? I'm really curious. These guys don't even know. They just think it's something huge. Okay, so... Sarge's clues too. Let's read that now that we're here. House is painted red. Safe east of here. I could probably just unlock the thing. A lot of red buildings over there, but it's not a red house. Now, unless this is faded. There's not a red house either. There's a safe right here. This is what he's talking about. The doghouse. Fine. Safe requires a 3-digit code to open. With knowledge of safe locks, I can try cracking the safe. I unlocked it. Yeah, I don't need your clue. There's just clue 3. Well, at least it's telling me where to go. Now we're... Clue 3. I put the main stash in another safe to the north of here. In one of the buses tucked below the freeway overpass. It's taken me a long time to get everything on my list, but it's been worth it. As far as I know, Ace, Deuce, Jack, and Queen have no idea what I got hidden away. There's guns, loot, dirty magazines. Dirty magazines. I haven't seen one of those since I came out of Vault 111. And one special little blast toy I picked up at Poseidon. It's literally lightning and a gun. Well, that's interesting. And the code for the safe? It's as simple as lining up the cards. The main stash, another safe to the north of here, and one of the buses tucked below the freeway overpass. Bus. Where am I facing? South. North. A bus under the freeway overpass. To the north of here. Oh. That's just by the red rocket. I guess we missed some of the fun. What do we have here, huh? I think I was... yeah, one of these sea claw hatchlings. It's like an aquatic death claw. And they shoot at you, some kind of weird sonic thing. Okay. Look for the bus. Well, the overpass kind of ends right here, so unless it's a different overpass. Let's see. Oh. See, like, the overpass goes here and also goes here, so... I get... Pip-Boy is picking up something this way. What was that? We have another Deathclaw around here? Well, it's a bus. I don't think it's it, though. What we got here? Wonder Glue.
I'm on it.
Somebody's...
Let's just get this over with.
Somebody's been trailing us.
Nice.
Did you take him out? Okay. Don't see anything.
Yes.
Oh, is that the gunner? Are you looking for the thing right now? Headless gunner.
Time to get crazy. Kill them all!
Got a mole rat. Headless mole rat. This seems to be a theme. Oh, his body flew really far away. I don't like this. Too close. Yeah, you guys have trouble coming up behind you.
Want some more?
Come on. Got you now.
Riddance.
This is a fine mess.
That's no mole rat.
Nice.
Couldn't just walk away.
Okay, watch out. Maybe this guy already got the treasure, I don't know. Gunner Deuce's note. Seriously, there's more people here? Gunner Deuce's note. It's about the worst name I can ever think of, actually. Deuce. Gunner Deuce's note. I found the safe, but I can't figure out this last lock. Sarge's clue said something about lining up the cards. What effing cards? On top of that, I keep getting this feeling I'm being followed. Really. Maybe I shouldn't have left the clues in the other saves. I locked them both, and there isn't a scav in the Commonwealth smart enough to open them. So you think. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Well, he couldn't open it.
Something out.
Oh, these things just go away.
Yep, it's over.
That's safe right there. Bobby pin. Sarge is safe. Safe requires a 4-digit code to open. With knowledge of safe locks, I can try cracking the safe. I'll try it. Oh, 0 to 6. This isn't gonna work. I'm just, oh, okay. Okay, so what does Sarge say? What's the third one? It's the third one. Ace, so 1, 2. That's much higher. And Jack and Queen have no idea what I got hidden away. So is a Queen not 12 and is a Jack 11? So 1, 2, 11, 12. One, 2, 11, 12. Unlocked it. Exterminator solar cannon rifle. I'm gonna have to check this out. For some reason it does more damage against mirelurks and bugs. I don't... Whoa, it is worth probably the most I've ever seen. Does ballistic and energy, so kind of like a plasma gun? Great range on it. But it uses fusion cells, not plasma cells. I don't know, maybe I can give it to somebody else. It does a lot of damage, a lot, especially if I upgrade it. I'll take it for now. Sarge's note. Ammunition.
Mine now.
Gold watch. Burnt lifestyle magazine. I guess that was the girly magazine. What does Sarge's note say? I think the squad is starting to suspect something. Ace and Deuce have always been on their OFP? I don't know what that means. Is that drugs? And Queenie just does whatever Ace says. Hell, even Jack is starting to look at me like I banged his sister. Man, it's gonna be a riot when those leathernecks find out I was getting them gifts for their promotion. Truth is, they've been working their asses off all year, and I just want to show them I appreciate it. Especially my pal Deuce. I owe him for saving my skin when we got hit by that raider crew. That's why I got a special present for him. I know he hates our 6-legged friends with passion. The 8-legged kind for me. And this solar cannon is an all-purpose bug zapper with a trigger. Supposedly Uncle Sam contracted Poseidon Energy to build this bad boy before the war as part of their R&D. I got my hands on it during a raid on their old lab a while back, but I kept it a secret from the others. It's dangerous, for one, and I didn't want any of the new enlistees to barbecue their hands off. Besides, a prize like this needs to go to someone who deserves it, and I can't think of anyone more deserving than my men. They've been with me through good times and bad, and it's time I reward them for their loyalty. That is extremely sad. Where's the gunner ones? Get rid of all those. These guys aren't any better than raiders. Maybe they're more organized. Idiots. That's really sad, actually. Okay. Now. Dead drop for the Dr. Carrington. Destroy the road robot. I think these are close to each other, actually. Somewhat. So, we're right here. Let's go and get that dead drop. Doing the little things. It would be to the west, southwest of here. That took up a lot of my time. All it said on my Pip-Boy was to go check out the, oh, whatever that was. What's it called? The military checkpoint. Whoa.
Damn it.
This might be a good place to use that gun. Guess I could just try it. Solar cannon rifle.
Someone is
My
nearby.
pleasure.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Perhaps they are friendly.
Nice. You're going down.
I don't know about how effective it is.
Pathetic existence. Kill!
At least I can observe battlefield.
Ah. Disgusting.
Where are your manners?
Why is this place on fire? Is that from this weapon? These guys are a menace to the Commonwealth.
Want some more? You're not leaving here in one piece.
It's a neat gun, but I don't think I want it. Maybe I can give it to one of the guards up at Sanctuary. Well, it does do more. Maybe I can give it to... Maybe I can give it to Curie. It does more damage than her gun. Alright. Let's keep going in this heavily radiated area. It won't affect my companions, but it will affect me.
Bitch.
We need to get up. We're gonna have probably raiders ahead. This is an old raider outpost. Surprise, surprise.
Dead as can be.
Oh, jeez, Curie.
How are you doing?
I should be able to make another steam pack soon.
Alright, thanks.
Not just a good throw, good timing. We got frag mines. Nick, would you guys stop getting right in the way of me?
Time to put on a show.
Oh, we got a dog here.
Yes. Let's just get this over with.
We survived this. I owe you.
See you.
Drink.
You owe me a few. Alright, let's get up. Whoa! Didn't quite have the gas, I guess, to get up to the top. Alright, is it... We've been here. This is the freight depot? Yeah, we've been here. When we tunneled underneath Good Neighbor, we came out this way. Alright, should be this. Something up ahead. It's like some kind of marsh. Right by, or right at where the dead drop is. Okay, up. Why is there a cage right there? There's a dog in here.
Well, what have you been up to?
Okay, let's let him out.
That's it.
Oh, monsieur.
Hey,
most
you're not
impressive.
gonna attack me, are you? Ooh, somebody else will.
I guess you could say that.
Who are these people? Is that your master boy? What are you doing down there?
I feel better now.
Weird. Hey, dog. I don't have a dog with me. You want to come live at Sanctuary? Hey? Dog's not responding. You gonna follow me around? Bring you home to Sanctuary and you can play with dog meat? Thick. Alright. We got here. Home? How far? Fairline Hill Estates. That's not a swamp. What was I thinking it would be? Like this. Yeah. Well, that says an estate too. It is the swamp. That home. So we got the baseball things. What do we have here?
Hell yeah.
It's a bear. Yow guy. I think I saw another one over there. There's another one over there. Blackbird Report. What does it say?
Blackbird spotted. Badly injured. Way too many hostiles for the runner to engage. Request assistance from HQ.
Huh. That's it? Blackbird. It's telling me Blackbird's all the way up by where the Mechanist was. Right by the airport. I'm not going there right now. Might want to think about finding a place to sleep for the night. Maybe kill that Yao guy. So we don't have it eat our faces off while we sleep.
My pleasure.
Alright. So back to what I was working on better with my rifle.
Sweet, chained up on the other side.
Okay. Need some light here. That ghouls. There's ferals up there. It's like somebody boarded them in. Hey. Watch out. Nobody... do I even want to bother? Ghouls. What about this one?
Seem a little too quiet to you out here?
Maybe.
I'm a little concerned about it.
Seem a little too quiet to you
Everywhere
out
I go,
here?
I'm concerned.
Is that a problem?
This place would be cozy if it had windows. This is not that bad of a spot.
Come to Papa. Excellent.
Make sure I'm not gonna fall through. I can leave my power armor here and carry and I can sleep over there. Hey.
Hell yeah.
Alright. That was a good night.
Yes.
I like how I can leap into it now.
You look quite dashing in that.
Let's go, Nick.
Count on it.
Bunch of homes here. Maybe we'll find a magazine, who knows. No safe inside the doghouse. Not in this one, I guess. Ooh, lots of ammunition. That is a little weird that he was being so secretive, then all his crew thought he was, I don't know, holding out on them. But it was all for them in the end. Nick, watch out. What do we got? Oh, like a glowing one?
Take him out.
Nasty looking. I don't know, did it escape from that house? I did see some lights on the top. I thought maybe it was from a glowing one. How to make a place seem badass. Put your gun down and put bullets standing up next to it.
A little too quiet to you out here?
No.
Not that I believe that. I know a lot of people do think that they are badass doing that.
Nice.
We just had a ghoul. There's 2 Yao guys. We know there's more ferals around the area. Yeah, I know. I'll put all my guns down in my home and just put a whole bunch of bullets, a whole bunch of ammunition standing up. People will come in and see that. Ooh, don't mess with this guy. I'm being sarcastic.
Nice.
Oh, monsieur. Most impressive.
Watch out.
You do that a little too well.
I guess you could say that.
So they had a child here. Ooh. Oh, wait. This way.
Come to Papa.
Not that I have any... What am I even going to do with Sean's room? I'm only 6 years old now. I really feel like my son is just... When he was kidnapped, he's gone. He was gone. He was taken. It's like a death. Nuka cherry. Which I could use a bunch of food. I'm hungry right now. Flip lighter. Alright, what do we got? No eggs. Raw Mirelurk egg. Let's go with Nuka Cola. Pork and beans. And... maybe... no. Yeah, Salisbury steak. That's it for this place. There's nothing else. I don't really care. Oh, maybe there'll be something nice in there if I can make it inside that home somehow. Oh, you know what probably happened? They barricaded themselves in their home, and then they turned into ghouls, and eventually they turned feral. Well, even... or maybe they were just ghouls.
Door's chained up on the other end.
What the hell am I gonna do? Use some explosives to open it? Once they turn feral, obviously they won't have the mental faculties to think. I did not do that. I don't know how that happened. Is there any way I can jetpack up? Oh, there's stuff in
A
there.
little too quiet to you out here?
Yeah.
Okay. That's chained up from the inside too. Oh, there was a big open area over there. Ah, right here.
Bring it on.
Got in.
Hide and seek?
Curie, I don't know how you did that. That's kind of amazing, actually. Ammunition, lots of it. Fusion cell, frag grenades.
You're in for it now.
I'll just take this.
Visual contact broken.
Bingo.
Okay.
Resuming
Ooh, missed.
Going down. Take the good with the bad, I guess.
Not that it's an art.
Okay. No magazine. I like magazines. Pretty stocked up, though. Maybe this is the person. Maybe they died in here. Hey, I haven't been downstairs, though. Come on, Curie. Ooh. I was gonna say, it's trapped.
Mine now.
Looks like someone's not interested in uninvited guests.
Yeah.
What exactly is this place?
I can tell. Oh well. Okay, so we have Rogue Robot to the south.
Sweet.
It's pretty close. At least Pip-Boy's saying it is. Is this where the is this where we were told to go by the Mechanist to clear out one of the rogue robots, I think. This is Milton, right? Yeah. It's a super mutant.
Come on there.
Let's do this. This is all just another day for me.
What is Roxbury Station? Oh, okay. That's not a robot. There we go. There's something.
Someone's coming.
Ready. You're not leaving here. Done and done.
That's kind of fun. I like doing that.
Let it out.
Is that's the robot I was looking for. Pip-Boy says I got it.
Nice. My pleasure.
Who's that? People that don't have a home, that are just called wastelanders. Don't need anything else from it. Let's see who these people are. Don't mean any harm. Here in peace.
Yeah?
You living here? This your home?
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Yeah.
Quite a few of you, actually. Hello? This a settlement? I don't see any beds or anything. What's the Pip-Boy say? Absolutely nothing. Alright, so let's go to Jamaica Plain. Which is to the east of here. Apparently there's supposed to be some kind of treasure there, too. That was pre-war, though. Treasure of Jamaica Plain or something like that. They used to advertise it in magazines, billboards, and radio.
You do know I wanted to study the human body, yes?
I think
Would
I
you
gave
be
you...
interested?
Anytime. You have ample opportunity to study the human body. At least the male human. Hey, let's get going.